Imagine your phone, your laptop, even your car just freezing. That's not just annoying, it can cost time, money, and safety. Today, I'm giving you a power-up: how software is stacked, how it's licensed, and how smart choices prevent failures. First, the software pyramid. At the bottom, firmware. Tiny programs burned into chips that wake hardware up and tell it the basics. Think keyboard brain or router boot code. In the middle, the operating system. Windows, Mac OS, Linux, Android. Manages memory, manages files, manages devices. At the top, the applications. Everything you launch on purpose. Chrome, Photoshop, Minecraft, your school IDE. How do we classify software? 2 dimensions. Off-the-shelf, Microsoft Office, Canva. Bespoke, a hospital's patient system. And licenses, proprietary, owned closed code, pay to use. Open source, inspect, change, share, often under licenses like GPL or MIT. Google Docs, off-the-shelf, proprietary. Blender, off-the-shelf, open source. A bank's fraud system, bespoke, often proprietary. Linux kernel, open source. The backbone for Android and servers. Which should you pick? Depends. Open source, lower cost, transparent code, huge community, faster innovation. But you need skills to support it, and responsibility is on you. Proprietary, polished support, SLA guarantees, predictable updates. But licenses cost, and you're locked in. Canadian Connection, Shopify, headquartered in Ottawa, runs on lots of open source tech like Ruby on Rails. Local jobs for developers who can read docs, contribute to repos, and ship reliable code. Read docs, contribute to repos, ship reliable code. Pathways, ICS 3U1, grade 12 CS, college or university CS, software engineering, co-ops right here in Ontario. International angle, Android is open source at its core, AOSP, powering phones worldwide. App devs build on top while companies add proprietary layers. That mix creates opportunities from indie apps to global careers. Now, a real system failure. July 2022, mobile knocked out, internet knocked out, ATMs knocked out, 911 access knocked out in some areas. Likely cause? A network software update misconfigured core routers. Firmware and OS-level network services got the wrong instructions. The apps on top died too. What would I do to prevent or reduce impact? Staged rollouts. Deploy to a tiny slice first, monitor, then scale. Blue, green, or canary releases with instant rollback. Redundancy. Diverse routes and vendors so one failure doesn't domino. Automated health checks and circuit breakers to isolate bad traffic. Postmortems and chaos drills to practice failure before it happens. Bottom line, understanding firmware, OS, and apps helps you diagnose problems. Knowing open versus proprietary and off-the-shelf versus bespoke helps you pick the right tool for school, startups, or science. Reflect. If you had to build a reliable app for your school or a local business, what stack and license would you choose, and why?